Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and welcome back to another video, guys. In today's Left 4 Dead 2 video, we're going to be doing another ranking video, but this one's going to be different because, once again, not necessarily taking a look at the game, but more rather just the concept or the idea of Left 4 Dead. And what do I mean by this? Well, my friends, today we're going to be ranking all the Left 4 Dead 2 merchandise slash collectibles. I truly end up enjoying collectibles as much as the next guy, and I think that they are definitely something fun that can add to the gaming experience. But however, though, it doesn't necessarily have to be in terms of gaming. It can just be pop culture or even just collectibles in general. Collectibles just kind of give a little bit of a novelty to whatever it is that you like already. You know, you can be like, hey, I like this thing, maybe I'll end up picking up a t-shirt, or hey, I like this thing, let me pick up a statue. Now keep in mind, when it comes to collectibles, it's sometimes going to be more official stuff that you might get, and sometimes it might be more third-party stuff you may get, because sometimes you can find some pretty nice stuff either way. But for today's video in particular, we're only going to be ranking official merchandise that has been on the Valve store. Because if we did everything, it would be not only an extremely long list and be very convoluted and hard to keep track of, but also this will end up being more higher quality stuff because it's officially licensed and made by the team at Valve. If you guys end up enjoying today's video, please, as always, drop a like, comment, and subscribe to show your guys' support. Anyways, guys, let's get on with the next ranking in the Left 4 Dead ranking series. Alrighty, guys, so coming in at our first 5 spots, because I'm putting this item in its entirety all back to back to back, because even though they all have different designs, I'm just kind of sick of using this item, and that's going to end up being the custom face masks. There is 5. There is one of Ellis's shirt, there is one of 2 bloody chainsaws doing a crossing position, there is the special infected from, I believe, Left 4 Dead 1, there's going to end up being a Midnight Riders mask, which is, I think, probably the coolest other than the last one, and then the last one's going to end up being the CETA logo. I think that this one's probably the best just because of the fact that it's the CETA logo on a mask. I feel like that's kind of funny how that they match, because CETA is supposed to be basically the CDC of Left 4 Dead. I thought it'd be very fitting with the mask, so I decided to say that's my favorite. Now, even though these do look nice, and these definitely can be of use because, the pandemic is still technically an ongoing thing, for me in particular, this doesn't benefit me anymore. I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't even really want these anymore. I feel like the pandemic is just kind of something we all want to forget, and most people are starting to get the vaccine. I'm vaccinated now, and everyone just kind of wants to move on, forget about facial masks. I do recommend, though, that if you have yet to be vaccinated and you are not social distancing, to be considerate and just wear a mask, but that is just me, and that's not necessarily what I'm trying to make this video about. All I'm just saying is that since it's the current topic we're on, I just think people are just over face masks is what I'm saying. So even though these are cool, and these definitely could be of service to a lot of people, I have everything else they could be offering. I feel that this is the least interesting out of all the stuff they're offering. Alright, next is going to end up being the Left 4 Dead 2 and Left 4 Dead 1 collectible posters. These are all custom pieces of work that are going to be in frames, so you don't have to worry about them getting, dissolved or, ruined over time. They're going to be very high quality prints, and I personally enjoy a lot of these because I have enjoyed the loading screens of Left 4 Dead for several years now. Even though I do end up having some favorite artwork or some favorite loading screen posters over others, a good majority of these ones are really still well done. I enjoy the Sacrifice one a lot. I enjoy the Parish one a lot. Dark Carnivals a lot. In the order that these are playing is going to be the order, in my humble opinion, how I like these from least to best. And even though there is some that I do like better than others, all of them are definitely worth the money, and I can definitely see myself picking up maybe 1 or maybe 2 of these in sometime in the future in a couple of years. Alrighty, guys, so coming in at our last spot here, this is my personal favorite set of items because this is just a universally really, really cool thing you can end up making for fans, and that's custom t-shirts. Custom t-shirts rock. It's just something that everyone's going to obviously wear. You always got to end up having a t-shirt, so why not have your favorite logos on them? It looks like that Valve has 4 here in total. There is one that's talking about respawning in closets. There is one about the Left 4 Dead 1 logo. There's one about the Left 4 Dead 2 logo. And then my personal favorite is the silhouette of the Left 4 Dead 2 survivors. This one looks the most clean and the most fancy in my humble opinion. It doesn't have to scream Left 4 Dead like what the logos do. It's more subtle about it. It's like you know who the characters are if you play the game because of their silhouettes. Whereas the Left 4 Dead logos, you all know that's Left 4 Dead. I like having some flashy stuff here and there, But in my humble opinion, the less flashy stuff is the better stuff because it ends up hitting more home with the fans. Because you don't necessarily have to be like, hey, I'm going to do something that's very obvious. So that way everyone can just look at it and understand what it is. I mean, sure, that might welcome new people in. But I feel like for people that want to relate, or which I feel is what they're trying to get out by wearing certain things like these custom T-shirts or just any other custom, fan-made stuff, is just for the idea it's just a bond over the thing that you love. And so when you end up having the more creative ones, such as like let's say the silhouette one, a true Left 4 Dead fan could relate to that, be like, hey, that's really cool, I like your Left 4 Dead shirt, and you don't have to make it obvious. Like if they look at it, they look at it. I think it's more cool because it's more classy. You're not basically saying, hey, look at me. You're being like, you are an exquisite gentleman and you have fine taste in video games. I don't necessarily know why I became Bruce Wayne's butler there, but, shout out to Alfred. Anyway, so yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be ending up being today's video. I truly hope you guys end up enjoying. It was another different take on the Left 4 Dead ranking videos. I feel like it's kind of cool when every now and again we can end up ranking stuff that's technically not even about the game and more rather about just the idea or just the community itself. So if you guys want to see more ranking videos like this, then definitely let me know via the comments section. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I truly hope you guys ended up enjoying it. If you did, please consider dropping a like, comment, subscribe, and all that beautiful stuff. And if you guys want to financially support the channel, I would definitely really appreciate if you guys could go check out my Patreon. It is always linked down below in my YouTube video descriptions. Or you guys could feel free to use supporter creator code BlackNinja797 in all caps in the Fortnite Epic Games item shops, because that is very much appreciated. This video is sponsored by Epic Games, because Epic is my very first sponsor, so shout out to you, Epic. But yeah, guys, definitely feel free to check out the Left 4 Dead merchandise in the Valve store. I feel like there's probably going to be something that will pique your guys' interest because a little bit of thing is cool. Basically, just to wrap up things for the video and just so we can also get 8 minutes. And yes, I'm being honest about that. YouTube videos that are 8 minutes or longer do end up promoting better on the YouTube channel. But that's just the way it is. But yeah, basically to kind of wrap things up here as one little bonus, I think that when it comes to video games or just anything in general, don't be afraid to end up treating yourself to these little collectibles every now and again. Obviously, don't waste your money. If you truly don't think you're going to want something for the long haul, then of course don't get it. But you can impulse buy every now and again. The way I look at the collectibles when it comes to especially video games is that I enjoy them because it helps me, it reminds me of the good times and the memories that I have associated with the game. So if I'm playing a video game, there's a really, really cool collectible that I can see myself getting a lot of use out of. Whether it be, let's say, clothing or, artwork or something niche, let's say the Black Ops 3 Juggernaut fridge or something like that. Something like that be a useful item to you that's themed after the direct item in the game. Those types of items are really, really cool, and I enjoy when games are able to, basically give you immersion through their collectibles. It's really, really cool. And so whether that be collector's editions or whether that just be stuff you can buy from a store or even just fan-made stuff, it's just always cool to be able to draw that parallel. So I have my fair share of collector editions in my house. I have some discs, artwork, I have DLC codes, physical things like the Black Ops 3 Juggernaut fridge, and I've even seen things such as statues, which I think is pretty cool. So really at the end of the day, it's all up to the fan itself. So let me know how you guys would rank this. But yeah, guys, now let's wrap things up because the video is 8 minutes. I appreciate anyone that was patient with me. I'm just being honest, YouTube, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I hope you guys end up enjoying another YouTube video for the most unique YouTuber you guys are ever going to see. Thank you for watching, guys, and peace out.